What's going on, everybody? This is Vinylic Puma, and today I'm just going to show you some of the equipment and gear, as well as a demonstration of all this stuff in action of my standard attire setup for my Mob King Commando series and builds. Basically, the main thing, this is mainly how I play the Commando 99% of the time. I find it's pretty versatile, and I really like it. So what I'll go ahead and I'll do here now is we'll go over a little bit about the weapons and why I set things up this particular way. First off, for like my main primary weapon, I go with a weapon that's like primarily explosive. The first one that we'll look at here is the Carnage. It's pretty nice. It's got a fairly decent fire rate for a Torg shotgun. It's also comparable to, let's pull this up here, the Sword Explosion, which is also a very nice gun. This particular one fires a little bit slower, but the reason I prefer the Carnage on occasions is simply because I run into these exploding swords with the Sword Explosion. But both are excellent guns. Another one I use is the Ogre. It's an AR. It's got a high capacity. It's really nice. It is boosted by grenade damage bonuses, which is always great. And then probably, although I try to avoid this one, I also use the Unkempt Herald. The Unkempt Herald, probably one of the best pistols in the game, if not the best pistol in the game. Mainly I use this one simply because, I try to avoid using this one because 90% of the time I've got a pistol in this slot here, and it's either going to be the Logan's gun or the Grog nozzle. And I try not to deplete or have multiple guns using the same ammo stream. So basically that's what I do there. For my second gun, I use either Baby Makers, and a while ago I was really partial to, what were they called? The TD or Plasma Casters. But I've gone ahead and I've decided to use these, mainly because they're much more powerful, I think, and they consume less ammo. Really, before the Loot Hunt patch, they were pretty on par, and I would have gone with the Plasma Casters. Now I go with these because not only do they do a little bit more damage than they were doing, they just use less ammo. So I use these. And of course, nothing special here. I use a rocket launcher. I really like this Topnia, but Norfleet is also a good pairing. We'll go ahead and look at that. And then I either use the Grog nozzle for when I want to heal. What I can do is I can throw it, and once it hits an enemy, my health will go back up, and it'll help with health gating and a couple other, or mainly that health gating mechanic in Borderlands 2. I also swap that out with this, is it allows me to regenerate rocket ammo. You see there I have 28, and now I have 29. Basically, and that's a well-known trick if you don't know it already. But basically, that goes for the weapons. I primarily use the Legendary Soldier Comm, and then I always, 99% of the time, use a Bone of the Ancients, and I usually match that with my Norfleet or my rocket launcher, and which, if you can see here, I'm partial to shock. You can also, because I have all three, you can match it to your TD or reload gun as well. But basically, and the other thing is, I've got the Sham, which I'll exchange for the Blockade on occasions. And then there's the Magic Missile, which is pretty much a great grenade. It regenerates ammo, and I really like it. So, at this point, what I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do, I'm going to segue into some gameplay footage, and that way you can get a pretty good idea of how this particular build works. And I'm just going to say now, I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it useful. And I'd ask that you to continue to stay with the series. And thanks for watching.
Want to meet my girlfriend? One more turret skill. Tossing grenade!